Hey guys, Cubmaster Ben coming in one more time today. So we're going to talk about this Friday afternoon. We're going to have some fun learning, but we're going to get some things down that you guys should know as Webelos and AOL bite scouts at this point. All right, so we're going to talk about two things you would have learned as a wolf, and you would have built on as a bear, and then we're going to talk about a couple of knots that you need to know as a Webelos solidly before you go on a troop, right? All right, so first thing we have to talk about with any activity we do, guys, is safety. Safety is extremely important. So with your rope, it's not going to go on your person or somebody else. It's not going to go around our pets, okay? You can put it on a trunk. You can put it on a tree. You can put it on a pole on the fence. You can put it around the fence. Put it around anything sturdy to practice your knots, right? You can even just hold it in the air and practice tying, all right? Not a big deal. You just don't want to put it on things or people that are alive, right? We don't want to hurt anybody. Second thing we need to do is make sure you have a parent or an adult of some kind around to help you out, all right? If you're with your scout leaders, this is great because they can help you refine your skills and help refresh themselves as well for these couple of activities. So we'll do a couple knots today and then we'll put a couple more up tomorrow, all right? So first thing we want to do is review. We're going to talk about your overhand knot you would have learned as a wolf, all right? So your overhand knot, you got your rope. So you're going to go right over left, okay? Over the top, tuck it through, and pull it tight. It's just like tying your shoes in the morning when you put your shoes on every day, okay? It's your overhand knot, real simple, right? Next, we're gonna move straight into your square knot. So your square knot, tie your overhand knot, and you're gonna tie a second one. So you went right over left the first time, so we're gonna take our left in, go over the top of our right, and pull it tight, all right? And that way, when you tie your knot, it looks like a square, all right? So that is our overhand and our square knot. Again, you guys should be real familiar with those two, all right? We're gonna move over here. First thing we're gonna work on is called a Clover hitch, okay? A Clover hitch is a good knot to tie a rope to an object as long as there's tension on both sides. So as long as it's pulling in both ends of it, you can give slack one way or the other if you need to, or you can just hold in place. So we're gonna move over here real quick. We've got a stick set up, we've got a meter stick set up here. So all right, I'm gonna take our rope. The first thing we're gonna do with it is we're gonna take our rope over the top. Okay, so our rope hangs over the top, all right? We're gonna wrap it up behind it, okay? And then you're gonna take it, make sure you have enough slack, and you're gonna come over as you come across, and you're gonna form an X right here, all right? So you got your X, you're gonna bring your rope back up, okay? Make sure you have enough tension or enough extra back here that you can open that loop back up and pull your rope through, okay? And tighten it down so that it goes in both directions. Now again, you want to make sure you wrap around once, make your X, and then when you come back around the second time, you're going to bring it back through that X point so that your ends run in opposite ways, all right? And we'll show you the back side of this knot here so you can kind of see these ropes are a little bit apart. Sometimes they're real close together. All right, so you got that down. So we'll go through that one more time just to make sure you guys have a moment to see it, all right? So again, get your rope, take it around your object. Bring it up, okay? Bring it over, make your X. Right, there's your X. Bring it under, all right? Right back through that X portion, open that loop up, and then you tighten it down, all right? Got that nice and tight. Again, it's good with a little bit of tension one way, but you don't want to like hang something off one end because it's not gonna hold. All right, guys? So we're gonna bring you back over here to the tabletop. We're going to talk about our bowline knot. So our bowline knot's good to put a loop in the end of a rope where you're going to be able to undo it, and you're going to need to be able to get that rope back. This also handle a very heavy load if you need to move something from one point to another and still use that rope for other things, all right? So the first thing we're going to do, okay, you're going to make a loop in your rope. Real simple. Make sure you have enough slack down here so that your loop ends up down here that you need to use, okay? So you're going to take this, all right? And the way you do this is your tail of your rope, or the end, needs to be over the top of the body of the rope, okay? For your loop here. So you're going to take this, and it's going to go under the body of the rope here. You're going to go over, okay? So you have like this pattern going on. Now you're going to tuck it under here, all right? Bring it back down through that hole so that it lines up with the loop again. And then you're just going to hold the end and the rope. You're just going to pull it tight, okay? Pull it tight. Again, the bowline is a great knot. It really is. It holds a lot of weight. It holds a lot of tension and stress. You can put this around a tree if you need to hook up your rain fly so it has a spot to secure, making your improvised shelter. Maybe you need to hang your food bag in the tree overnight on a camp out so the animals don't get into it. hang it up, not a big deal, right? And we'll show that to you guys one more time. That's the bowline knot, okay? So again, we've got our rope, okay? Take our body so that it's over it. Take our rope here, go underneath it. I'm sorry, I need to go this way. We take this, we go underneath the body line, over the top, okay? Bring it underneath the rest of the rope. Bring it up over and tuck it in so that you kind of have this crazy formation going on here, okay? So you should have a circle with both lines going through it and that line hooked there, okay? So you're gonna grab the end and the body of your loop and you're gonna pull it tight, okay? And there you go, there is your bowline knot. So tomorrow we'll talk about this one again a little bit with the double bowline, okay? And we'll kind of go from there. So again, that's your square knot, your overhand knot, your clover hitch, and your bowline knot. Your clover hitch and your bowline and your square knot are things that you should know as a Webelo. I'm definitely moving into Webelos woods, going on to the troop, all right? So there's where that is. Again, later on, if you're a scout that needs to remember how to say the scout oath, scout law, we're gonna put those on here in a little bit. I've got a lion cub coming over, it's a great helper. He's gonna help us with some objects with the bobcat badge as well, and we'll get those on later on tonight. So again, leave your comments below if there's any knots you'd like to see, and from me to you, we'll see you guys later.